Ethical use of information. Apply personal and professional ethics. Ethics can generally be described as your sense of right and wrong or good and bad. There are many kinds of ethics and categorized to personal ethics and professional ethics. Personal ethics generally refers to a person's personal morals and code of conduct. Professional ethics refers to a person's values and principles that are introduced to an individual in a professional organization. Each employee or owner in the organization has to follow these rules and they do not have any choice. These ethics are very important to import in the professional world as it helps in bring the sense of discipline into the person's life and maintain the decorum of the organization. The major difference between personal and professional ethics is the strictness with which the individual confronts to them. As in personal ethics, the values and principles are limited to yourself. It comes under your decision to follow them or not in certain situations. But in case of professional ethics, the principles and rules must be followed by you, otherwise it can badly affect your status and reputation in the organization. Ethics and law in web development. Web developers must be familiar with the ethical issues and laws that pertain to businesses operating on the web. Currently, many laws related to web businesses and practices are not completely clear. However, the law is only a baseline for the conduct you should observe. Some practices may currently be legal, but the lack of a forbidding law does not necessarily make them acceptable. The web, and business in general, has many accepted professional standards of conduct that all web developers should follow, called ethics. Ethics deal with good versus bad, values, moral duty, and obligation. As a professional developer, you have a responsibility to your customers to inform them of practices that are questionable or illegal in relation to their project. Ethics are a set of standards governing the conduct of members of a profession. Examples of ethical behavior for web professionals include the following: do not send unsolicited bulk email or spam. Do not buy domain names that you don't intend to use. Some more examples of ethical behavior for web professionals are: do not knowingly spread malicious program code such as virus or worms. Be honest with your customers and do not overcharge for technical services that they may not understand. Web applications should work for everyone and everywhere. Web applications should respect a user privacy and security.